Welcome everybody, and today you are watching the bug hunting. We are not outside hunting for any bugs today, but we are in office, and today I have with me Professor Insecto.
Hi, everybody. I am Professor Insecto. I can name any bug that you give me. Go ahead, Jeff. Try me.
All right, I got how about this? How about it's black and red? It has 8 legs.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me stop you right there. That's a black widow, Jeff. You gotta do better than that. I'm Professor Insecto.
I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. All right, so it's a native to Colorado,
Okay.
and it has a hyperstone,
Okay.
and it is heavily sclerotized.
All right.
And
All right. Okay. Yeah. I see you're getting very intense right now. Okay. Well, that's interesting. That would be the Rocky Mountain tick, wood tick, actually. So,
all right, so you getting me?
yeah.
He's getting
I
me.
got you, man.
It's actually pretty crazy.
Yeah.
The fact that he can do this is very interesting. But off of that subject, today we are talking about the group of insects called Isoptera, and that includes termites.
Oh man, those get on my nerves. This is where my house just a while ago, and I don't know. I called everybody. I tried to call Matt Camper himself.
Oh man,
Yeah.
did he come through?
He didn't come through.
What happened, Matt?
Yeah.
Where was you at? What'd you do?
Oh
Why
my
aren't you there? All right, this leads us into our next topic of information about termites. There's a lot of different things you can talk about with termites. But for right now, we're going to start off with the physical features of termites in comparison to some other insects within within the order of Orthoptera.
Yes.
Or no, arthropods, not Orthoptera. My bad, arthropods. Y'all know what I meant. All right. So first, we'll start off with the structure of the wings. The structure of the wings for termites is actually different than most insects. Their wings, they actually have two forewing and a hind wing, and those wings are on the right here, they're on the thorax.
So it's not like an ant.
Not like an ant. Their wings, see how the top wings are bigger and the bottom wings are small? No, these are like the same size, same length, everything. It's crazy. No, and with other physical features, Professor Insecto has some information.
So the antenna of a termite, they're beaded, and other insect antennas, their antennas are either fan-like or they have hairs on them. Some are even pointy, even longer than others, and so this what makes termites so much different because of their beaded antenna. And Jeff Bugdy, he has something else about their physical features.
As well, some insects, the termites actually don't really have this, but their coloration actually can be a warning symbol. For termites, most of their colors are pretty simple. They're like a whiter cream color, or once they become like sclerotized, they become a little darker, brownish color. For other insects, there's like caterpillars. Some caterpillars are yellow and black, which are high warning signs, or they're bright green or bright red. So they're wanting to probably not mess with them. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to mess with them. So next, we're going to go into the life history of termites. Everyone doesn't like them. They're annoying, and they've been in the United States for a long time. They have a very wide species that is in the United States. Many of them aren't very well, a lot of them are annoying. I'll just say that they're mostly annoying, but you know, Professor Sector, what you got?
Yeah, there's about over 2,000 of them in the United States, and there's about 30 damaging to the structures and plants, and oh, they're such a pest to people. They're also called white ants, so for you that think they're ants, they're not. They're just white ants, and they're the diet of ant eaters. And there's similarities with ants. They have social structures and castes. So in a small way, they're like ants, but they're not. They're completely different. Eating wood and all types of stuff that can destroy your garden or your house.
True,
Right?
true,
Yeah.
very true.
Yeah.
The very interesting thing is he said there's a caste system. This caste system actually is very broad in the sense that for the most part, there's a queen and a king. This is the weird thing that's interesting about termites. For the king, he actually lives and mates multiple times with the queen, which for other insects, most of the time, they mate and die. Most of them die. Most likely, some males are eaten. They are eaten, which is sort of messed up.
I wouldn't let that happen
No,
myself.
no, never.
Woman doesn't need all that protein.
No.
What's crazy is the queen is having lots of babies, and the king has to take care of all of them. So that's kind of, awkward. Usually the mom's taking care, but the king is doing all of this, and he's the nest constructor, and he is, like I said, tending to the queen. And the queen has over 90,000 eggs, which is ridiculous for one colony of termites. So this is a lot, and we need to control that.
Yeah, we need to get down to
my
this.
house and your house is falling to the ground, man.
Yeah, I don't got them in my house, but I know they're coming. Matt, I've been trying to ask you to come over to the house, to set me up. There's ways to stop this and prevent this, and Matt Kemper happens to know a lot of stuff about this, but he just don't want to answer the phone for nobody and not show up.
He thinks we're overreacting.
No, we're overreacting. We're just overreacting to termites.
They're just ants. No, they're white, so they're termites all over the place, laying eggs. They have workers and they have soldiers, and this is crazy. They are doing all of this work to destroy our homes.
The funny part is the soldiers actually cannot see. They're blind.
Yeah.
The workers actually feed everyone. So the workers feed the queen, the workers feed the king, the workers feed the soldiers. I mean, they might feed each other, but I don't know. I mean, that's sort of extra if workers feed each other. So
you wouldn't know.
It's a lot of work. It's really interesting to see that these insects actually sort of work together in many different ways, such as what is it? The carrion beetle? They take actual recently dead animals, bury them in the dirt, then they take all the fur or whatever, all the hairs off of it, and make it into a sort of disgusting meatball and plant their eggs on it. And the male and female both take care of the babies.
That's crazy.
After the fact. These insects are actually very intelligent animals, but we just all sort of stomp on them and treat them like nastiness. But I mean, termites, they're a whole different thing.
Exactly.
They're annoying, and we don't want them, and we have to figure out ways to take care of these. So, for extermination factors, Professor Insecto, that's what's up.
All right, so some elimination things to get rid of termites in case Matt doesn't answer the phone. You got treating the wood, and you use borates to treat the wood for these termites. Now, sometimes these termites can counter that, so usually there's other things like tip fumigation, which really works for dry wood termites only. So do not think, if you have any other type of termite species in your house, do not think tip fumigation is going to do. It's not at all. You also have baiting, so you can bait any and every termite, and that will work. You would have to look that up. I don't know it off the top of my head of what to use, but you also have insecticide, which a lot of people use. It's the number one thing used around the world. So use insecticide barriers for the colony and the structures. This will most likely stop these termites from coming into your home and eating your wood away. So when you're sitting on the floor or on bean bags for the rest of your life. So you got to work on that, Matt. We need you more than these insecticide barriers.
So, for the most part, that is the show. We're done. So, that was the Bug Hunter. And all of you take all of this information, go home, and prepare. You know what I'm saying?
You filled your head with some knowledge of termites today.
Get some baiting stuff. I mean, and a lot of this information goes for most bugs. If your house is invaded by insects, get to baiting. Get some insecticide barriers. You don't really have to do temp fumigations on everything. You really want to talk to someone about that. That's a waste of money if you temp fumigate and not everything, ends up dead. That's just a waste of money. That's
broke. We'll be able to afford this stuff.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta be smart with your money, but as well smart with the defenses on your home.
Yes.
So, this is the Bug Hunter, and I'm buzzing away.